however high it is, will be unsurmountable. If you really put your mind into something, somebody, not yourself, your teachers, your parents, or even God for that matter, if he exists, is going to be on your side and is going to make sure that you end up where you deserve to end up, and not where you just end up. So that is one aspect. The second aspect that I want to bring to light about this incident is how hard, your principal, Mr. Madhavan sir, fought for us, So that is his level of commitment and his level of attachment to students. Each and every one of you is really blessed to be under his tutelage, because such teachers like him are really rare. So I just really hope that his optimism and his determination, his will to succeed and his positivity rubs off on all of you. Yeah. So now coming to my topic. So I don't have a general topic in mind. I'm just going to build up along the lines of what Sankar sir told. And so to start off with, it's very obvious that most of you in this meeting are all teenagers. And the very mention of the word teenage, makes my mind flushed with pleasant memories, because that is the age when we are all bubbling with hormones. We are full of endless energy. We have this passion. We have this drive to achieve something remarkable in life. We want to do something extraordinary out of the ordinary. And that really gives us, that really puts us in a position where we have a tremendous amount of power. But remember, with great power comes an even greater responsibility. And the first step in being successful is to be a responsible person, is to inculcate a sense of responsibility in you. And I'm not asking you to be responsible for the nation's development or for improving the nation's GDP or for becoming the prime minister of the state or the nation. I just want you to be responsible for yourselves. As funny as it may sound, nobody in this world is going to be responsible for your effects or your consequences or your actions except yourselves. No one, not your parents, not your friends, not your loved ones, not anybody. Nobody is responsible for the consequences or effects of your actions other than yourself. So, so the first and foremost step to a successful life is to man up and be responsible for your actions. And the first step in achieving this is to realizing the very important fact that you and only you alone are the sole creator and destroyer of your life. I repeat, you and only you are the sole creator and destroyer of your life. I believe sincerely that Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the destroyer, both these characters reside in each and every one of us. And it is only up to us to actually strike a balance and to find a perfect harmony between these two traits of us. Otherwise, you're doomed for life. So, and the first step in doing this is to be more responsible. So man up and be more responsible. And now, so you be responsible, fine, and then you find success. So what exactly is success? So, success is a very broad and abstract term, like Shankar sir told. It really has no particular definition. It varies from each and everybody's dictionary. Probably in my dictionary, success could be, doing a complicated case of surgery and seeing the patient alive at the end of the surgery. In a student, for example, in your life, a successful day would probably be, getting the top rank in your class or getting centum in your subjects and making your parents proud. A successful day in Mukesh Ambani's life would be making or minting thousands of crores at the end of the day. A successful day in a daily wage laborer's life, who works so hard for his family and who can hardly make ends meet every day, is to probably earn 50 or 100 rupees per day and ensure one proper full square meal for his family. That would be success in his dictionary. So success is a fleeting definition. So never limit yourself to the definition of somebody else, and don't define your success based upon somebody else's definition of it. Write the definition of success in your own dictionary, in your own words. That is the most important aspect of being successful, because only you know what success is in your life. Only you know what is going to give you satisfaction. Only you know what is going to give you a proper night's sleep. So define your own success and try to identify what you want to become into, because that is the most important aspect of it. And fundamental to this is the fact of finding yourself. So if I ask you, who are you now? Now that you're in school, you're in this environment where you can do whatever you want to. If I ask you right now what you want to become, you'll probably say, I want to become a chartered accountant if you're in commerce, or you want to become an engineer or a builder if you're in engineering, or you might even want to become a doctor if you take the biology like us. So, but that is right now. But let's rewind, 10, 15 years back and go back to the time when you were 5 or 6 year olds. Back then, when you were untainted by all these pressures, family expectations, the expectations and burdens of parents, when you are untainted and untouched by the lures of evils like money, fame, and passion, Back then, if I'd asked you the same question, what do you want to become? You would have probably told me, like how Shankar sir told those personalities. You would probably want to become a Bill Gates. You would probably want to become a Steve Jobs. You would probably want to become a Sania Mirza, or you would probably want to become, an Abdul Kalam, which is really great. Back then, when you're untainted by anything, that was your true self. And along the way, every one of us, including me, we have all lost our true selves, because this world is so competitive, and there is no, and it is always a survival of the fittest. It shouldn't be that way, but that is the way the world works. It's a very, very competitive world out there. The world is a scary place to live in. And in trying to not get submerged by this wave of competition, we have all lost a part of ourselves. But unless we find what really pleases us, like Shankar sir told, what really makes us comfortable, and unless we find the true self within us, we can never achieve success and will never be satisfied. So the first and most important step to being successful is to find what you really want, and is to find your true self. Yeah. And now we all keep harping upon this word called success, but I feel something that is more important than the actual success itself is the journey that precedes success. The journey that comes before success. The most important aspect, according to me, is this journey more than success itself, because this journey towards success is really what defines you as a person. This journey with all the trials, tribulations, struggles, hardships, hard work, failures, this journey is what is going to evolve you and make you a better person. It's going to make you a battled hard person. And along the way, trust me, you are going to face so many failures. But failures is what make it man. A successful person is somebody who has failed multiple times. You all know the example of Thomas Alva Edison. He tried creating magic by making a bulb lighter, which was magic back in those days. And and as all of you know, it took him 1023 attempts to actually get the right circuit in place to make one tiny glow of light. And now we are all living in a world of technology that's moving so fast. But back then, making something inanimate glow like the sun was magic. And he made magic, but he didn't make magic overnight. After 1023 attempts and failures, he did it. Imagine a woodcutter cutting a tree down. Like, you think his axe is so strong that he can cut the entire tree in one single swipe? No, it's going to take him at least 40 or 50 strikes of his wood, to make him sweat, to make him really work hard. After 55 strikes, probably he will cut down a tree. So the concept I'm trying to inculcate right now to you is that Rome was not built in a day. So success is not an overnight thing to be achieved. And like every teacher would have told you, tiny drops make a mighty ocean. So be it success or be it your achievement, everything has to start in a small way. So every big thing has a small beginning. So make sure that you do your work regularly. You make every second, every day count. Every day is important. So build up upon each day. Make sure that you're a better version of what you are today than yesterday, and build your character and build your workload. And then I'm sure success will come begging to you. So keep this in mind. The journey is definitely much, much, much more important than the success itself. And along this, this arduous journey that all of you are taking part in, God will definitely, extend those olive branches to you. He's going to extend lifeboats to you. He's going to give you small, small things in life. And these olive branches is what I call as opportunities. So never take an opportunity for granted. An opportunity once lost is never going to come to you again. And one opportunity is never going to knock on your door more than twice. A successful person knows how to make opportunities, and more important than that, he knows how to create and also grab those opportunities. So when an opportunity presents in front of you, never ever hesitate to grab it with both hands. And once you grab that opportunity, make sure that you use that opportunity to the fullest and to its maximum potential, because that opportunity will never come to you again. And for example, being a student, an opportunity in your life could be anything. Every test, every assignment, every homework, every exam, every revision, all these things that you hate so much right now, I'm sure, are all opportunities to you given by your teachers. The very fact that somebody comes to you in your class, teaches you something, and begs you to go back home and study itself is an opportunity. And being in a wonderful institution like this, with a wonderful principal and wonderful faculty, you are blessed with so many opportunities. So to actually to miss this opportunity and to regret it later in life is a sin. And trust me, from experience, I'm telling you, nothing hurts more than a missed opportunity. That missed opportunity will come back to haunt you for years together. So never ever miss an opportunity and never ever take an opportunity for granted. Okay. So, and one more thing that all of us hate during a school life is comparisons. And trust me, I have a twin brother who unfortunately or fortunately studied in my same section under Madhavan sir. He's also a doctor. His name is Dr. Karthik, and he's doing his orthopedics residency in Roy Beta. So, even I was, of course, being a twin and being a brother, my parents, my teachers, and my friends, they always compared me and him. But, everybody, not just me or Karthik, everybody in this world hates comparisons because comparisons, really kills a person's confidence. And I sincerely believe and I really want teachers to not compare students. There is no base or no reason why you should compare two students because comparing yourself with another person is like comparing apples and oranges. You don't have the same face, you don't have the same body, you definitely don't have the same IQ, and you definitely don't have the same set of parents, and both of you definitely will not be coming from a similar social background. So there is actually no reason to compare, two students with each other. I really know how hard it's going to be for somebody who's scoring 60 marks out of 100 to be compared with somebody who's getting 85 or 95 out of 100. That really kills a person's confidence. The best, but of course, you should compare yourself. But with whom? I'll tell you. Compare yourself with who you were yesterday. Try to be a better version of you than what you were yesterday. If you studied 5 pages yesterday, study 6 pages today. If you scored 6 out of 10 in a test yesterday, try to score 7 out of 10 yesterday. So compare yourself with what you were yesterday and try